This is the Action 69 News broadcast team, starring five-time Emmy Award anchorman Adam Gorodetsky. Also starring anchorwoman China Tits McGee Shapiro. Covering sports will be Danny Zetzler-Kovsey. Covering local news and weather will be Jap Patel. And covering inside stores will be Alex Rosenthal.
Laura Moon. This is the Action 69 News broadcast.
I'm China Shapiro.
And I'm Adam Gorodetsky.
Damn it, who put the question mark on the teleprompter?
I just got breaking news. I have a mustache.
In today's news, we'll be covering Lions baseball, weather, Mary Avenue School's problems, and uncovering the Teacher of the Week.
In local sports, the Mary Avenue Lions had their home opener against Springfield. For more on the game, we sent it down to Danny Zetzler-Kovsey for post-game extra.
I'm here on the Lower Moreland baseball field after a gruesome game between Mary Avenue and Springfield. It just ended in a 4-4 tie to the exceeding time limit as rain starts to drip right now. I'm here with Murray Avenue catcher and team captain Jake Medley. Jake, we have some questions for you. How did you feel about your team's performance today and why?
Jesse started off with a walk in the first inning, really got us going. Scored 3 runs to get off them early, but as the innings went on, we kind of lost focus, went out of the game, and we just got to keep our heads in there next time.
Where do you think you stand between all the teams you will face this year?
I think we're actually up there. I mean, last year we went 4-6. We had a couple of 8th graders that were good. This year, I think we have a good chemistry on the team. I think the team we played today weren't really that good. I mean, come on, they got lucky a couple times. I mean, a couple pass balls on my fault. I'm real sorry about that. I kind of feel bad. I mean, Mickle, no bad judgment to him, but I mean, Jared hit the ball, a couple errors, tried to stretch him home. He was out by about 3 feet. I mean, there's some mental mistakes we made out there, and if we just tie all that up, we got the talent to be better than any team in the league.
Yeah, and that run with Jared, that could have been the game-winning run.
Yeah, it could have. I was up on deck. I could have sacked him home. I could have done a lot of things.
Team strengths and weaknesses.
I think we have a couple mental errors. During the game, we got to keep focused. I think we have a great pitching staff. We all hit the ball great. I mean, you saw it today. We really showcased our skills, but on the other side, we just gotta play fundamental baseball. That's all. Play fundamental to win games.
Who do you think your toughest opponent will be coming through this year?
Going by last year, I mean, you can't really tell because last year we played all 8th grade teams. This year it's a whole new system. But I know that Keith Valley is always a good program. I know that Abington will be there. I play on kids with Abington. I know they have a really good pitching staff, real good team. Cedarbrook will be out there, and I think we're right there with them.
All right, thanks, Jake. And when's your next game, so everyone knows?
Tuesday away, Keith Valley.
All right, thank you.
And thanks, Danny, for the insider. And good luck, Mary Avenue Lions, on the rest of your season.
Now here's Jap Patel with the weather.
Thanks, Adam and China. I'm Jap Patel, your daily weatherman with all the weather news you need to know. Like Danny said, there was small showers at the game, even showers throughout the week. But now it looks like it's clearing up in the following week, with the temperatures coming up to the 70s, even maybe the 80s. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Jap. That was both rich and compelling.
Might be a 50 high air, but it feels like 110 in here.
And now for Alex Rosenthal for Mary Avenue's biggest problem.
Hi, I'm Alex Rosenthal with the Vice Principal of Mary Avenue School, Mr. Ewert.
Hello, Mr. Rosenthal.
Mr. Ewert, what seems to be the problem with the ceilings in your school?
Well, we have had an increasingly serious problem with the roof, and what happens is during excessive rain, or particularly this winter when we had the ice storm, ice formed on the roof and trapped water underneath it, and the pressure of that water caused it to come in through the ceiling and in through the classrooms, hallways, and some offices.
Do you know when this problem first occurred?
Well, the problem has become most serious this year, but we have had minor problems over the last few years, but it has not become so serious until this year.
Mhm. Where does the leakage seem to be the worst in the school?
Well, we've noticed, of course, the third floor being underneath the roof, and the floors beneath that have not had a series of problems because they're right underneath the roof, and it does seem like the problem is not particularly isolated in one area.
Alright. Do you know like how and why it was able to get through to the tiles to leak through?
Well, what happens is it's a flat roof, and over the years the roof is old, and there are drains on the roof where the water is supposed to drain in and off and not come into the building. But the roof has become old, there are some cracks in it, and also the slant of the roof is not directing the water into those drains anymore.
Alright. Who is in charge of fixing the problem with the ceilings?
Well, Mr. Russell has been taking care of patching the roof for the last couple of years, but the director of the school facilities, Mr. Saflita, is in charge of that.
Alright. Do they have any plan on when it's going to be fixed?
Yes, they do. The school board has approved a brand new roof for Murray Avenue School, and the contractors have already been here to take a look at what's needed and what's required, and they will be starting as soon as school is finished this year, and by the time students come back in September, we will have a brand new roof and an end to any of the leak problems and tile problems.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr.
Now
Rosenfeld.
back to you, China, Adam.
I don't want it.
I want this coat!
There's only one way to sell it. Let's rock it out. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh! I didn't paper.
I threw this.
Avenue is a pretty big problem, but not as big as my guns.
And now, Jack Patel interviewing the one and only Teacher of the Week.
Thank you, Adam China. I'm here with Teacher of the Week, Mr. Beck. So, Mr. Beck, what do you think you did to become Teacher of the Week?
It's a great question, Jack. You know, I don't really know exactly what I did to get Teacher of the Week, but I'm happy I got it.
That's good. And how do you become Teacher of the Week? Any kind of project assignments that you do?
Good question. The way Teacher of the Week works is Mr. McKee is the one who gives that award out. And I think he pretty much just tries to keep an ear out for good things that he hears are going on in classrooms. It might be stuff he hears from parents or maybe from students. I don't really know exactly.
And where do you have to go to become Teacher of the Week? And what's like the advantage of becoming Teacher of the Week?
Ooh. Good question, and there is an advantage. To become Teacher of the Week, what normally happens is you might hear it over the PA system that you're going to be Teacher of the Week. And then you got to go down to the main office where Mr. McKee is, and you can pick up your award. The big advantages to being Teacher of the Week, there's really a choice. You can either take a parking spot out front next to the superintendent, which is nice because you're right by the building, you can bring your stuff in, you don't have to sort of fight walking across the mud in the back outside, or you can take a gift certificate to Borders, which is a bookstore.
Oh, that's good. And why did you become Teacher of the Week?
Well, I'm not exactly sure why I became Teacher of the Week. I'd like to think that maybe I was doing something that week in class that Mr. McKee heard about. The thing that I try to do with most of my classes, I try to keep activities student-based so that the students are really given a chance to shine. And I think sometimes that creates a little bit of buzz among the students themselves. And I hope that that's what he overheard.
Well, thank you, Mr. Beck. And there you have it, folks. We had the Teacher of the Week, Mr. Beck. And back to you.
Thanks, Jack. And this caps off the end of Action 69 News. Thanks for stopping by, Lower